first page that I wrote, and I'll just read a little bit of an extract with your permission from that.
Back up the info, please. Back up the info.
No, that's fine. This is great. Today is the day I start the first book in this series, Unleash the Power of Diversity. The date is October 17, 2012. So you see in 2 years how much has happened. My fingers are trembling ever so slightly. For this moment, I want you to experience my heart beating just a little bit faster. To see the room around me a Starbucks like so many others. People typing, tutors with voices raised. I want you to feel it visibly in your stomach because the work of diversity happens here. Not in our heads, but in our guts, in our hearts. That is why so much of what you read in this book will make you optimistic, angry, defensive, guilty, confused, or confident. Emotional investment is a prerequisite for this book in order to have lasting personal and professional impact. And you know, this whole, I won't read the whole page, I started very personally, I ended very personally, and one of my 5 editors actually suggested that I take out all the personal connections. And even my last page, which I will read just a couple of sentences from that, I mean, it just goes to show, I would say, trust your instincts. And while I'm reading that, Kathy, I love your question. The ending of it again was very personal. I see you. You are as me, caught in what Kavi called the thick of thin things. Take a deep breath, as I did a moment ago. You read this book because diversity meant something to you, at the very core of your being. It is no longer a question of whether you can afford to unleash this power. It is a question of whether you can afford not to. I reach out this statement of change to you across the continents. Do you take it eagerly, arms outstretched? There is no moment in time but this one, fleeting and ephemeral, powerful in its fragility. Together, shall we seize this moment? And gathering momentum, make it momentous. All movements start with a small, single step. What will yours be? So, thank you so much.
Good journey. I have a question. Congratulations first.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Thank you.
When is your second book?
Oh, excellent. Great questions.
You stole my question.
I stole someone else's question. The question was, when is my next book? I had mentioned that my vision is to have a series of 4 books. The first one is this one here on culture. I would like the concepts to flow from book 1 to book 2 to all 4 of them. The next one I'm currently writing is called Gender Matters. It's on gender diversity. And in addition to building upon the ideas of this, my thought is that when we talk about the paradoxes between men and women, power is a huge piece of it. So right now I'm gathering information